Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. In the last part, we pretty much made our way through the ship here, and we were pretty much trying to find, what's his face? My brain's gone. We were trying to find Riku and, get Kairi back, but we pretty much, we also fought our dark sort of shadow Sora, I guess. And so this part we're pretty much just going to be going through the ship and trying to and continue to try and find them. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to be doing in this part, just moving around the ship and trying to find Riku. So nope, yep, there you go. Ladders can be a little bit weird at times, where it kind of changes the direction you have to press like halfway through. It's kind of a bizarre system, but whatever. It's a minor irritation. Yeah, that was me saying fuck that. More enemies, more fighting. These enemies I actually kind of like. I kind of like their design, actually. I wish they'd done a similar design for KH2, because they'd brought in they did a Pirates of the Caribbean world in Kingdom Hearts 2, which I think would have been nice, but whatever. So Riku's buggered off. Fucking twat. Fucking coward. Anyway. So yeah, Hollow Bastion. Oh my god, that face. But anyway, yeah, so Riku's headed off to Hollow Bastion, which is the last full world of the game. And of course we've been forced against our will. You can't have the Keyblade, you stupid prick.
Which will it be? The Keyblade or the plank?
Plank?
It's him! The crocodile that took me!
It's the crocodile. Oh god, I wish they'd done more with him. It would have been nice if he'd, turned up a little bit more in this part of the game, but whatever. Oh really? So here we go, it's time for us to walk the plank. And if you can't tell what's going to happen next, you're an idiot.
Fly, Sora.
Ah, he's ready.
And you can do it.
Thank you, Peter. I can hear you in my heart. Time to jump. Ah, shit. There we go. And we managed to fly away. We're happy. We're safe. And there's Peter Pan.
Thanks,
Where did you
Peter.
go, Dick?
Hey, don't mention it. You didn't think I'd leave you and Tink behind, did you?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Pretty much. We have now upgraded our cure to Cura, which is very useful. I can't remember how you get Curaga. I think that might be... I might not get it, but we'll see. Now we get to use flight in combat, which is pretty useful. You can actually use once you've got it in this world, unlocked it in this world, you can actually use the flight ability in any of the worlds. Makes collecting shit if you go 100% a hell of a lot easier. So yeah, now we're fighting a bunch of new variants, which are basically these flying enemies, which I guess we have seen them before. They're just a little bit different aesthetics wise. But then there's a brand new so yeah, you just press jump twice in the air. You press and jump once in the air, or twice overall, and you can then fly. But if you're gonna fucking come here, you twat. If you're gonna use it for combat, you're gonna have to pretty much fly around. You're gonna have to use the lock-on feature a hell of a lot. There's treasure down here. I need treasure. Need more money. And this is a new enemy. It's like pirate ship Heartless. It's actually pretty easy. Although it does do a fair bit of damage actually. With those like kind of missile shots that it shoots. This is one of my favourites. This is one of my favourite little bits here. He's very good at voices, Peter Pan. This is very Disney-esque. Up your ass.
Ready to make a splash, you codfish? Now it's your turn to walk the plank.
Peter Pan does get cross-eyed a lot. I've only just noticed that. But anyway, time for the final boss of this area, which is Hook. But first, before you fight Hook, you have to defeat this pirate ship. Pretty easy. You just lock onto him and just hit him as hard as you can. Now, Hook himself is actually... I don't find him ridiculously hard. But he has a lot of abilities which can really cause a lot of damage. So, best thing to do is to just keep going at him. Don't give him time to really settle. Use a lot of your abilities to whittle down his health a little bit faster, and just keep really laying into him as much as you can. Block if you can. Get my potion back. For some reason he chucks presents at you which are explosive. That's kind of weird. Yeah, like I said, you can get a lot of tech points off him, so you can level up fairly quickly actually. Fuck you in this fight, but do I say fuck it? No, I don't. Yeah, I do. There we go. Fuck it. Fuck. Damn you, cannon. And there we go. We're done. Easy fight as long as you just keep going, keep laying into him, keep on top of him, and you'll actually be able to take him down fairly comfortably. It's not that hard at all. Shit! That is funny animation actually, I like that. And we learned Arcanum, which is another useful ability actually. It causes quite a bit of damage. It's basically like you power up your Keyblade and you do like 5 or 6, like 6 to 8 like continuous hits. It's actually pretty powerful. It's actually a pretty powerful ability. But it is different from like the Rave, because that one is kind of like a sweeping thing, like you just go through him like 3 or 4 times. This one is more you hit him and then he kind of does like 3 or 4, like 4 or 5 swings straight afterwards. Sora, concentrate. Concentrate, we have to save her before you can do all this shit.
You say there's something there.
What is it, boy? Sorry, it seems to be at times. Ah, look at that. Shitty looking London. But here we are. Wendy is up on the clock tower in London. And so we have to... we're pretty much done at this point. What do I do here? You'll find us, Sora, just don't give up. Oh yeah, well, that's what I'm doing. You have to look around here first. There's no Heartless, so you don't need to worry about that. Flare G, not very useful, at least not for me. If you care about your ships, I suppose it's fairly useful, but I don't really give a fuck. And you can fly here up to your heart's content. All the clock faces should say midnight. There is one clock face which is here, where the minute hand is not in the right position. Lock onto it and attack it. Keep doing that until you get it up to midnight. And then once it's up to midnight, there you go. that is now going to unlock for us, show us the way to the keyhole. Show me the keyhole, Clockface. Come on. And there it is. We now know where the keyhole is, so now we can seal it for this world, and we are done. And I'm still using the Halloween Keyblade. The Halloween Town Keyblade. We actually don't get a Keyblade from this world. Don't get one from every single world. I don't really know why. But we don't. So we also got the Navi Gummy piece, which gives us the way to the next world. Or the next set of worlds. Oh, I remember. Fuck. Yeah, this is going to take a long time. When we grow up, let's get off this island. Yeah, sure thing, Riku. We'll go on. Yeah, so this is what he wants to do. Yeah, so this is when Kairi arrived. Kind of shows that she's not really a part of the world. And this is pretty much the confirmation that Sora was not originally meant to be the Keyblade Master. It was originally meant to be Riku. But, you know, both of them ended up in the wrong place at the wrong time. Silence, watch. Sorry. If you heard that.
It was reckless to bring her here without at least using a vessel. Remember?
Yeah, well, that's Riku for you. Doesn't think things through, the little prick.
Could cost you your heart.
We are here, and we are. So he's back at Holler Bastion.
Though his world perished, his heart did not.
Okay.
When we took the princess from his castle, he apparently followed her here through sheer force of will.
So yeah, that is a character that we're going to be introduced to when we actually visit this world, which actually is not going to be far off. I think that's the next one after this one. So yeah, that one's going to take a while. Oh god, Holler Bastion. Holler Bastion is a bit of a pain in the ass to navigate.
It's time you awakened,
For me personally, anyway.
and realized your full potential.
Here we go, Riku's going all Super Saiyan. Legendary Super Saiyan over here.
Peter,
And now we get the
really
typical...
going back to Neverland?
Afraid so.
And finally here's where we get the
As long as you don't
the
forget
conclusion
about
to the
Neverland,
Peter Pan world's story. Where it's pretty much that Peter Pan going back to Netherland and Wendy going back to London.
Oh boy, she's getting steamed again.
You are a
Do me
dick.
favor? Look after her for me, will ya?
What?
What?
I love that reaction from Sora. And we learn summon spell Tinkerbell. Oh, we do get one. We get Fairy Harp. And we get a new ability. We get first amount of stuff here. So we now have... Yep. So this is it now. We've got Tinkerbell, which is the most powerful summon in the game and is really, really useful. And we get the Fairy Harp. Short range, but the attack stats are pretty good on it, and it also ups your magic, so it's pretty useful. I still think it would be better. Sorry, there are better Keyblades you can get later down the line. I think that the fact that it only has a short range does affect it a little bit. Anyway, once we've got this, we've left there, we have to come back to Traverse Town for the third visit, and we have to go see Sid here to get our navigational gummy piece fitted to our ship to enable us to go to the final areas of the game, the final area of the game rather, the final proper world.
There's still no sign of the king.
Aren't you worried?
So yeah, that's pretty much what we have to come back here and do that. What the scene was just before then was because I never bothered to go talk to him about the gummy ship. So what happens is you talk to him out back on your second visit. You should do this on the second visit, really. And when you talk to him, he gives you like Comet G, which makes your weapon, which you can add to your gummy ship, and you know, you can edit it if you want. Like I say, I never bother. I just don't see the point. Plus, it's not intuitive for me anyway. The gummy system. And now Sora's going all insane. He's lost his mind a little bit here, Sora. And he's seeing things. So yeah, this is pretty much the another revelation, which is that this is where Kairi came from. My phone. Anyway, this is where Kairi came from, and she lived here with her grandmother, apparently. And this is actually Hollow Bastion, so that's actually where Kairi came from originally, which is, sorry, kind of weird. And yeah, this is the sort of stories that her grandmother told her were about, you know, worlds being destroyed by darkness, which, you know, that's, you know, what you should always teach your children. Tell them scary stories about darkness and shit. I don't think her grandma's particularly good at her job here. But anyway. Oh, for God's sake. So many things. And apparently, yeah, she just disappeared. But yeah, so Kairi's originally from Hollow Bastion and somehow disappeared and vanished and ended up in Sora's world. So yeah, it seems to be no coincidence that Sora and or Riku would be heavily involved in all this shit.
Did you call me?
No, you're having an hallucination. Did you take drugs, Sora? Anyway, we've got the navigation gummy installed, so that means we can go to the final area. The final area is Crowing with Heartless, and we got the Transform G, so if you want to do something that... Once again, it's if you want to change your ship. Didn't know about this originally, so... yeah, go in there and get your postcard. And we'll go put it in the ship. Do I show it off? Yeah, I go... So we go to abilities. So yeah, you've got Arzarkan in there. Yeah, it's take off Lucky Strike. I think I take off Lucky... Do I take off Lucky Strike? Yeah, I do. I take off Lucky Strike and I put on Arzarkanum. I think. Do I? Stone Impact you need to keep on. Lucky. Get rid of it. Yeah, I put on Arzarkanum, I think. And later on I will put on the Sliding Dash. The Sliding Dash is pretty useful. Silence Phone. And you can glide anywhere in the world in any world once it's activated. And we get a Mega Potion. Yeah, the Sliding Dash is actually really useful later on because it allows you to close gaps between you and enemies like really quickly. But anyway, that's it for this part of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Join me next time. We'll be heading to the final world of the game. Hollow Bastion, and we'll be getting really close to the end of the game, so join me next time for the next part of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. See you next time.